Normally, I say, hope you're all having a good day. I am. I am not having a good day. I'm having a pretty bummy day, to be honest. Just a quick stream here to let people know what's going on, plans for the rest of the week, and stuff like that. So, you may have noticed that I've been putting out less content. I did sort of mention that my work situation is becoming more challenging and more difficult. Um, when you do home health care, one of the things that can become difficult is sometimes people you work with get ill. And I obviously can't say much because of, you know, medical privacy issues, but the person I deeply care about that I work with is not feeling really great. And I don't think it's anything permanent. I think it's, well, hopefully, but it's very distressing and it's very labor intensive and it's got people very scared. So we're hoping to see some positive changes, but I'm on like 2 hours of sleep for the past like 40 something hours. I feel bad because I know it's a big news week. I understand that there's probably a lot of people, particularly that would disagree with me on my political preferences, that think that I'm just sort of not speaking as much because, oh, the stock market's down and stuff. I assure you it's not what it is. I just haven't been able to follow much of the news because of how crazy things have been, nor have I been in sort of the right mindset to do it. So if you all could throw up some prayers, I'm obviously not going to say the gentleman's name or anything like that, but there is a person I deeply care about that I work with that really could use some prayers right now. We're hoping for a good recovery, getting back to baseline, and hopefully sooner than later. So that's the hope. The other thing that's worth saying is I do get off work tomorrow. Obviously, everything's tenuous. So even when I'm off work, if a significant medical issue comes up, because I've been with the company for so long, a lot of times they'll ask me to come in. So tentatively, I should be streaming tomorrow night from home. My plan this week is stream Wednesday night, stream Thursday night, stream Friday morning. Uh, Thursday, I'm during the day. It shouldn't affect streaming or anything, but I'm doing some Easter stuff with my family, my parents. Um, and then Friday evening, my wife and I and my son are going out to a friend's place near Pittsburgh, and we got some fun activities planned for the week. And then I come back into work Sunday. So the plan was to stream Friday morning. All of that's tentative based on work, but I should be able. I don't anticipate that I won't be able to stream those days. Having said that, I don't know if I could speak to the quality of those streams because I would guess that I'm going to have very little time to be reading the news and stuff. So we'll press on like always. Um, Generously, I had two offers to stream with people Thursday. The first gentleman, whose name I forget, actually contacted me second, and he wants to do a 2 hour show with me. The first hour, he agrees with me politically, so just sort of talking about politics. And then the second hour, he has a friend that wants to debate me, which I agreed to. But then Jake Rattlesnake messaged me beforehand, and he wants me on his show to do a debate. The topic will be sort of, has Trump's first few months been successful, or how would you rate them? Something that I haven't read the exact topic. I said sure, and he actually got back in touch with me. So he said, "Will you do it?" I said yes. He said, "Okay, I'll confirm the time with you later." Then the second guy said, "Can you do this?" I said sure. He said Thursday night. I said sure, unless Jake says that's the time he wants. And of course, they both wanted to do Thursday at 8. I think I'm debating someone named Adam. He was on a debate with Jim Bob. It was a four-person debate, Jim Bob and some other guy versus this Adam guy and someone else on Christianity versus progressivism. So I think he's a big progressive. I hope I do you all well in that debate. I'm going to have pretty much no prep time for that. Thanks, Are We Not Men? Thanks for this membership and praying for my guy. I appreciate it. I really do. It means a lot. It means more than you know. It really does. Sometimes the people we work with, they could get lost in the shuffle in the medical field because a lot of times they don't really have a voice. If you go and you could say, my stomach hurts. Thanks so much, Emily. I appreciate it being a member. Um, you know, you could explain your symptoms to a doctor, but what about someone who has a developmental disability? It becomes much more difficult. And oftentimes then it's difficult for them to find the reason. So, prayers really do. It really does mean a lot. So, and I'm sure even though you don't know the person's name and they wouldn't be able to thank you if they could, it would mean a lot to them. So I do appreciate it. Uh, no, it's a patient. It's not a coworker. It's a patient. So, but anyways, so this debate Thursday night with this guy Adam, I don't know, I'm sort of hoping to get my ass kicked. The other thing is like a lot of like I could defend Trump's first couple months here, and I will. And I'm sure this guy's going to say it's the worst ever. I don't think it's anywhere near that. But the truth of the matter is, a lot of it's still speculative. I don't know what Adam's last name is. I was just told Adam. Uh, uh, but like for example, is he going to clean out the FBI? Well, he's put Kash Patel there. Maybe, but has he? Will the tariff strategy work? Maybe. Maybe it won't. I could defend it, but I don't know. Yeah, it's the first couple months. So the debate will be 8 p.m. Thursday. And it'll be on my channel, but also on Jake Rattlesnake's channel. So, I figure on a wing and a prayer, we'll do it like we always do with no prep. One of these days I'll get my ass kicked, and then the next time I debate, I'll actually prepare for it. So, but I don't know, man. If I had to pick one week to debate me, this would be it. I don't know if my heart will be into it. Just with the stuff going on at work and whatever. It really does, I did tweet this out last week. There was some rough stuff at work last week too of a similar nature. And, one of the things is that I always try to take stock, no matter how bad of a day you have at work or with anything, and just ask yourself once a day, like, what do I have to be thankful for in my life? And, I had the most stressful day last Wednesday at work. It was brutal. I had like no sleep all week last week at work. And I come home and I have the greatest wife in the world and the greatest son in the world. And the next thing you know, I'm off on vacation with them, And it really does it means so much to know that I'm one of the luckiest people in the world that I could compartmentalize that it's like, okay, I have a really crappy, rough day at work, but then I got this family at home and it just sort of melts away. So I'm sure I'll be in a better mood. Still worried, but in a better mood tomorrow when I get home. So that's it. That's what's going on with me. So I can't do a long stream tonight because I just got a little break here. I'm alone at the office right now, but probably will find myself at a medical facility here in the next hour or so. And I got a lot of paperwork that I got to do here. So no time to really do the politics stuff today. You could maybe check out, I don't know who'll be streaming tonight. Maybe Lecture Fans on Twitch. Good Logic, someone's good to check out. I don't know if Sparky Less Than 3 Entertainment, maybe he'll stream tonight. I know he's not doing much politics anymore, but I'm sorry to let you guys down to not be streaming here, and the quantity of my content to be disappearing. I promise I got some things. I know I say this all the time. I got some things in the woodwork, but the work's just, it's bogging me down. It really is. It's bogging me down. And I feel like I'm hallucinating because I've slept like 2 hours in the past 48 hours. So, all right. Well, thank you. I'm glad. Thank you, Semper. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all of you. So thank you so much. Hopefully I'll have some good news to report to you. Prayers are really appreciated. And I should be streaming tomorrow evening. So if all things go well. So thank you so much, everyone. We'll talk soon.